sometimes I think behind the scenes are better than in front of the scenes because I'm talking to the three of these young people and trying to find out what they do because I don't pre-interview, so it's a little bit difficult for. And they're saying, "Well, what are you going to ask?" I said, "I have no idea what I'm going to ask you." And so the look on their face is quite funny. As you know, this is Vegas Live with Ninon, and we're down here at the Pepper Mill, and of course on my beautiful red sofa I have Sam, Tracy, and Randy. And the reason I'm giving you their names now is because I can remember them right now. Maybe down the line I won't. Tracy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Ninon?
I'm wonderful. You were on my show before, some time ago.
Yeah, it was. I was on your show right before we did the Vegas Rising, the benefit show for the tragedy.
For the tragedy we had on October 1st.
It's been a long time. You still look beautiful as ever.
I love that. You can come on any time. Now, Randy, you're a little bit nervous as to what I'm going to ask you, but maybe I won't ask you any questions. Would you like me to ask you or not ask you?
You can ask me anything you like.
And how about you, Sam? Are you okay?
Whatever. I roll with it.
Now, these three are actually behind the scenes. So, because I asked them, do you perform? No, they're behind the scenes. And then Randy said, well, we perform behind the scenes. So now I'm really confused. At least I got them all laughing. So when you say you perform behind, I presume you work behind the scenes. What exactly do you do behind the scenes?
Well, what we do is we use music to help raise money for service dogs for veterans.
Isn't that wonderful? And dogs, it's amazing how dogs have the greatest feeling towards people and seem to manage to get that comfort to an individual. And that dog becomes very involved with that person and becomes the master and kind of protects them. And wherever you are, the dog follows. And the reason I know, because I had Labradors, and Labradors, they never leave your side. They follow. Their tail wags all the time, and they're always looking, but they're always looking for food as well.
True. I think you hit it on the button.
Did I hit the button?
But this dog happened to be everybody's buddy.
Oh, really? So this particular one dog you had, what was it?
Her name was Maddie. She was a border collie.
Okay.
She happened to love guitar music.
Yeah.
So
Did she sing to it?
Not really, but
She didn't. Wow.
no. She amazed everybody by just being up there. What she did up
Just
there.
being up there and
Yeah,
sort
she
of
was
giving the veterans actually a bit of a peace of mind, I would imagine.
Well, music and dogs are the best thing for you anyway. So
I like that. They don't really cost too much. Dogs don't. Music doesn't cost
cheaper than a
anything
doctor.
these days, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And dogs are pretty cool. They're easy to sort of feed and hang around. And Tracy, you're also behind the scenes, but you also do a lot of the PR work and the publicity. And Sam, what do you do?
I'm the sound man, and I'm an organizer for the benefit.
For the benefit.
We get the bands.
So how many benefits do you do a year for these veterans?
We've done about 4 this year, right?
Yeah.
For this year? And they're all in Vegas?
Yes.
Okay. And why do you do this? I mean, I think it's pretty cool what they do to help the veterans, So
Well, veterans need the dogs. A lot of veterans need that dog. And they don't get them very often. It takes a long time. We worked with a nonprofit organization to help them get their dogs, but they only did 1 a year. I mean, that's not enough.
But there's a lot. I see in the animal shelters, there's loads of dogs
I know.
that you can adopt for practically nothing.
Exactly.
So why don't you get involved
Well,
with
that's what we are doing now.
we are involved, but we're doing it to the veteran to give it to him for free.
Yes.
Well, yes, which would be nice.
Well, they're expensive dogs.
The very sad thing about dogs is that when we had the 2008 housing catastrophe, a lot of people left their homes and left their dogs in the home. And I think that was the biggest tragedy I've ever heard of because, dogs need us as much as we need them.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
And so I thought that was really quite sad. Do you do rescue work with dogs? And
One of the people who help rescues dogs from the pound, they send them up to the prison to get trained, but that's where it stops.
well, hang on a second. Now we've got a prison involved in this.
Oh, we got everybody involved.
Getting interesting.
Something for the prisoners to do,
Well, no, I think that's amazing because what do they do all day long?
Right.
They
Exactly.
keep playing football
Well,
or
we
ball
work
or
with
whatever.
this foundation called Those Left Behind.
Okay.
They take dogs that are going to get euthanized or whatever from the shelters. They take them to Lovelock Prison.
Okay.
The prisoners train them, obedience training. They come back, the veterans get them.
Now, how do they come
But
back
they're not
from
service dogs yet.
No. How do they come back from the prison? Because, the people in prison are also looking for something
because they got an
Sympathetic.
outstanding warden up there that's working with this program. And the state has actually helped build this program,
Yeah.
and the state will expand the program if we get more dogs into the program.
Well, I've got news for you. You might be getting a lot of dogs because
Well-
what about the Bahamas and what's just
Oh,
happened
my
there?
No, you hit it on the
Yeah.
button, yes.
Yeah.
What about the Bahamas? You know, my sympathy goes out to everybody in the
Yes.
Bahamas and
Yes.
Florida
Absolutely.
and all around there where this hurricane has started with a 5 and fortunately ended up at a 2 over Florida, but it's still not good. But, you know, so, you know, I was watching a program where there was one of the helpers, whoever they were, army people, whatever, and they were helping this dog, and this dog was so excited to see somebody.
Yes.
Because he happened to be leashed out. The dog was leashed, I guess, not to go anywhere or whatever, I don't know.
Right.
But, so how do you get these dogs from Bahamas to you?
That's a good question. We have
What's
to
the
work on
answer?
that. Help with some answers.
Okay, so I'm going to put out a shout out there. Anybody involved with the animal situation, dogs, and we know what went on with the Bahamas. So any of you that can help, how will they get in touch with you? Phone number? Let's get a phone number out. That's easy.
702-809-3091. That's my cell number.
So we can help the dogs in the Bahamas, we can help the veterans here, and then all three of you are happy with what you can do.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, okay, so now we've solved Bahamas problem, so don't forget, if you really want to help those people out there, and you know, it's the dogs, sometimes the families are just not there, they've gone wherever they've gone, and they don't have anybody, so this is a good time to sort of try to do something, to volunteer and help. Get the dogs over to Vegas. Okay, they can't gamble though. The dogs can't gamble.
No.
They've already done enough gambling in Bahamas with their life. So
Right.
Life, yeah.
Absolutely.
There is
Exactly.
one lady in the Bahamas right now
Yes.
that has taken in 90 dogs in her house.
So now you've got to get in touch with her and help
That's the
her.
lady we should get in touch with.
Okay, so how do we
She
go?
was on the
okay.
news. I
Okay,
didn't
there's
get
a
her
lady
name.
that was on the news that has 90 dogs. I'm not going to personally do it, but I can help in a little way. You three can really help organize that whole thing.
Yeah, if we get some contact, that would be great.
If you could get the contact, or anybody, call Vegas Live with Ninon, or try and get in touch with us. We're actually on Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/Vegas Live Ninon. And also you can go to YouTube and get us there. You can also subscribe while you're there. And let's get the word out. And we want to find this woman that has 90 dogs, because I don't think she can feed 90 dogs.
Right.
Though I'm quite sure there's a lot of people helping her.
Exactly.
She said 60 of them were in her master bedroom.
Oh my
She
goodness.
must have a big house.
A very large bedroom.
She cares.
But
Exactly.
she cares. But
And she
now
does.
cats, I don't know what happens with cats. They kind of flitter, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cats kind of run. You don't. Dogs kind of fiddle around.
true.
But cats kind of disappear. I don't know what happened to cats. I know they love to breed and they,
Yeah.
have litters of 9 and 10 and 20, whatever. I don't know.
I mean, they're cute and cuddly, but I'm allergic to them, so.
I had a cat when I was very young. The cat was named Monsieur Lamoureux, black cat. And the reason he was named Monsieur Lamoureux was because there was a race that particular day, and my mother and father found this cat, and Monsieur Lamoureux won the race.
There you go.
Just a little short story.
Good reason.
I don't know where
Definitely.
that came up from, but it came up.
Memory.
Now, there you go.
that's
So
good.
what you three are doing right now, what are you doing out there now?
We've got a benefit coming up,
Yes.
an
That's
award
what we need to
ceremony.
talk- Okay.
So we do have a benefit coming up on October the 1st,
Okay.
and it will be at Tommy Rockers.
Oh, Tommy Rockers. I know
Tommy
Tommy
Rockers.
Rockers
Yes,
very
Tommy
well.
Rockers.
Yes, very well.
We've got a few bands with that playing, and it will be awards ceremony. He's got a long list of awards.
Yeah, we're trying to make it the largest award ceremony in Las Vegas for local music.
For local music. Okay,
So they,
great.
Should
so
have
they,
brought the award
so
to
they
show
get
it. It's sitting
appreciated
on
for
the
what they
table.
do.
Well, why don't we have...
I'll get it.
No, you can't get it, that's
Okay.
for sure. Steve, they have an award sitting on the table, and I think we need it. Why don't you bring it on? Good Lord.
I forgot it.
And so what time is this from at Tommy Rockers?
It'll be October 1st, 6 to midnight.
6 to midnight at Tommy Rockers.
There'll be 3 bands.
And this is the award. Isn't that? Look at
That's
this.
the
This is
backside.
this is the backside. Oh, this is. But I wanted to see that. Look, this is Mandy, who they were talking
That was
about.
Maddie, yeah.
Oh, Is it Maddie? Oh, sorry.
Maddy.
That's
Oh,
Maddie.
Maddie. This
The
is
border
Maddie. And then this is the front. And this is the award you're going to get. This is the award you shall receive. So let's put the award right there. So
We got 125 we're giving out.
125
Awards. Yeah.
Wow, I think I'll be there.
You're invited.
I'll get my award.
You're invited, Ninon.
Thank you.
You're a
thank
class
you.
hack, young lady.
Oh, how sweet. That's very
You
sweet
should
to
get one
say.
for.
You're going to get one
Posting
for
it.
to support my dogs.
Yes.
That's what the awards are for.
You will have one that says you want it.
Oh, how lovely.
And believe it-
It's going to say have you. Forget my name. It's going to say have you.
So it'll say whatever it is for.
Okay, well, I'm just
So that
teasing
way,
her.
Ninon.
Nina, there you go.
you.
Just Nina. I love that. I love that. You know, and I'm going to brag because I have 125 awards from all the shows and different things I've done over
That's
my
awesome.
lifetime.
Yeah.
And they're
That's
all in
great.
my office. So some people, they don't believe that I have all these awards. I say, just come to my house, go into my office, and you will see them all.
That's kind of like my house as well. I've got all the posters of every national show that I've ever done. So
So you do a lot of national stuff, a lot of. So a little bit what you do.
I promote and do the whole production of national shows.
Really?
I've done a couple of local shows here since we moved. I started in TNT Rocker Production started in 2013 in Salt
Okay.
Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
So, and I built that, and with that being said, I do the promotion from beginning to end, contracts, all production of shows, artists such as
Dates, time,
Brett
shows up,
Michaels,
everything,
yeah,
you have to do
Brett
the whole
Michaels
thing.
of
How hard is
Poison.
that? How
That's
hard is
very
it to
hard.
bind
That's
together
very hard.
all at one time? And the only problem I seem to see with doing something like that is, do they turn up?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well that's a
So
good thing.
yeah,
That's a
basically
good thing. I
you
want the reputation of
you know,
bands
you do
to
the-
make sure they do turn up.
right? And you go behind the scenes, you look for the artists to see if they're available, basically like Brett Michaels of Poison
Okay.
or Slaughter or Quiet Riot or
So you're
a
one
lot
of the
the
top
eights.
ones, so you meet all of-
I meet all of these, I do all the
Gotta bring
shows.
them on the show so we can
right?
give them some PR.
Right?
Yes.
When they're in town.
Yeah, well, that's
Definitely.
okay.
They're in
They'll be in
Definitely.
town.
Oh yeah, they all have come to town. Slaughter's playing. Actually, the Iron Maidens, I've done 4 shows with the Iron Maidens. They're playing at Sam's Town this Thursday.
So get them on next Tuesday.
Right?
We'll give them some PR and get them out there.
Are you
Sam's
serious?
Town, these are girls, right?
Yes, these are-
girls. You need the publicity because bands are always men.
Right? Right.
True.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
These are all female tribute
I'd
bands.
love to have
And
them
they
on.
tour and they're sanctioned by Iron Maiden themselves.
Oh, how
They're
fabulous.
great people. They're
Yeah.
they're
We're going to
really
have them on
great.
and have some
They're
great
really
people
great.
on. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Now, were you
Absolutely.
in the music business at one time? Did you?
37 years.
So doing what?
I was on tour for a while.
doing what? Playing
Sound.
Sound. Oh, just doing sound. So
Just doing
No
sound.
instruments, nothing. So
No.
this is really behind the scenes.
Sound
Yeah.
engineer.
And what about you, Randy?
Oh, I got all in this after my wife passed away. I started learning to play guitar. I started writing music. I produced an album, a CD for my dog. We're selling it. All the money goes to the dog, and I'm having fun.
That's
Oh yeah,
wonderful.
and like again, you know, we have, and I will be doing a lot of the promotional for the award
helps me with
ceremony
Tommy Rockers.
Yes.
for the
Yeah,
Tommy Rockers on
Rockers.
October 1st, which is for Maddie's Army,
Yeah.
and it's the award ceremony with few bands. It will be the benefit. You can catch all of the promotion on all. Let's see, I've got
All platforms.
all platforms on Facebook.
Facebook.
TNT Rocker Productions. We have Vegas, Utah. We have Vegas. We have Salt Lake Rockers. I've got TNT Rocker Productions page. And then also, just last year, so I'm quite the busy woman.
I love
we're,
that,
We're
busy
doing
hands.
a radio show.
Okay.
So myself and my husband, we do the Puttin' and Dollface Rock Show, TNT, where we do that on Sundays. We
Okay.
have live interviews with those national artists as well.
Wonderful.
And so it will be on all those platforms. There's pages and groups. We're all over.
So you're
social
actually able to give a lot of these bands out there a lot of publicity.
Exactly.
So remember that. Don't forget.
Exactly.
Don't
So,
forget Tracy.
yeah,
Now,
we-
how can they reach you all?
They can reach me if they want to submit their music for the show.
Oh, great.
Any artist can submit it to TNT, my Gmail, which is
Look at the
TNT, TNT Rocker Promotions, the number 1 at gmail.com will get you played. We've got Paris Records recording artists on our show. So there's a
got
lot of
quite a line out there.
there's a lot of platforms out there.
Yeah.
Not only do I manage the 6 groups, 3 pages on Facebook,
Yes.
which are all TNT Rocker Productions and the Puttin' and Dollface Rock Show TNT. I also will be giving a new face to TNT Rocker Productions website.
Okay.
So I love you, Ninon, and I thank you so much for having us here. We've got that; all those promotions will be on there as
But
well.
this is what we do.
And we
because
share,
we're
and
going
we
to
market
promote
with
you
each
on our
other.
program,
Yeah.
Because Vegas Live with Ninon that's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
We help this, especially with the dogs, because they're in kind of need at
thank
the
you
moment.
very
much. Oh, yes.
So we
yes.
definitely need
Yes.
that, don't we, right?
Yeah, oh yes, thank you
Yes.
very much.
Yes, absolutely. And for you, behind the scenes, you keep it all together.
Oh, he's a
I just need to
master.
ask one question about Sam. I don't know if I should ask this question, but I'm going to. Is that your hair?
I have had the curliest hair
Is it
all
a
my
wig?
life.
Is that a wig? Because these days you don't know. So, he's pulling it. I love it. Am I bad?
No, you're cool.
People ask me if I have a perm. I go, no, it's
This
me.
is just
No, yes, it's just naturally you. Sam is just very natural behind the scenes. Because that's what he's
Natural,
The reason he went behind the scenes was he was tired of talking about his curly hair. That's why. So he,
I can give my phone number out too because I
what do
also
you want your phone number out
I
there? Because
also-
he's got curly hair?
no, because I book bands.
He
You book bands.
For
He
my
books
for a
bands.
club I work
Sam
at.
books bands. So out your
757-342-9798.
awesome. And what about you, Randy? I think we got you going, haven't we? What
You
about
got me
Hannah?
rolling.
I've got you. I got him rolling with his dogs.
You got me going
Okay.
well. Thank
Where?
you.
How can they reach you for the dog?
They can use that same phone number I gave out earlier, or they can go to Maddie's Army. I haven't got the webpage up yet because I suck at computers, but
Okay, that's all right. She'll help you.
We're
no,
kind of-
she helps me with everything.
We're kind of like conglomerating. You
Yes.
know, we've got the sound man, we've got booking, we've got promotion, production, we've got Maddie's Army and benefit, and he writes, and just we got the whole package.
You've got the whole package here for whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you are a band and you want to get out there a little bit, I suggest you get in touch with these three.
We're hoping to take it national. Is what we're hoping.
We're going to
Yes.
take, well, I think you're already going national.
No, thank you,
They're
lady.
already national. I mean, come on, give me a break.
We're trying to get it
They're
out there.
fabulous. Well, you are. This is
Hey.
a good way to get it out there.
Yes, it
I
is.
love
You're
this woman.
wonderful.
She's
Wait, I love
fabulous.
you.
Yeah.
I love you. You're just the most epic and just class. You're just
We have always loved. We've always loved what you've done for the Vegas.
and for
the
Vegas.
For
community.
Vegas. Yeah, well, that's what
Always
I've done. I've
loved what
settled
you've
right
done.
into the Vegas community and helped them because I
Exactly.
don't think there is a show out there like mine. And the only reason I say that because nobody has this loud, obnoxious voice. There's only one woman. And when I was growing up, my mum and dad always used to say, Ninon, you talk so loud. So now it comes in handy.
right.
actually.
It does. It does. It
Thank you
does.
for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. Don't forget to support these three wonderful people for what they're doing for the veterans and for the dogs and for the music industry out there. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.